of Messi and Ronaldo, or should I say the Messi era, deprived some really great talents from ever laying their hands on the golden ball of football, the Ballon d'Or. And in Messi's defense, he deserved to win every single one of those Ballon d'Ors. And of course, the same can be said about Ronaldo before his fanboys start coming for him. But this video is not about Messi or Ronaldo, but it's about the best who have never won the Ballon d'Or. And of course, Neymar, Suarez, and even Lewandowski are some of the names that comes to mind. Now let's look at how close they came from ever laying their hands on the holy grail of football, the Ballon d'Or. First up, Andres Iniesta, hailed as one of the best midfielders of our generation, but fell short to winning the Ballon d'Or on numerous occasions. The Spaniard gifted the footballing world with the best careers it has ever seen, completing football at just the age of 26. And in an alternate universe without the footballing alien that is Messi, it is hard to pick which season would win Iniesta the Ballon d'Or because there's just so many seasons to pick from in his prime. Or maybe him and a certain teammate of his would have been the Messi and Ronaldo and cleaned up all the Ballon d'Ors. Another certain somebody that many will fight for to be on this list is Wesley Sneijder. After an amazing season he had with Inter Milan in the 2009-10 season and with the Netherlands a month later in South Africa. The impact that the Dutch had in the season is up there with the best. And you can imagine how tough it was for him to leave the club that he called home, Real Madrid, after being told that he wasn't needed anymore just before he signed for Inter Milan. But as they say, everything happens for a reason, and what Sneijder did the season he signed for Inter will never be forgotten. An article from Bleacher Report in 2010 even dubbed the year of 2010 the Wesley Sneijder year. That's how incredible he was. From one Dutchman to another, Arjen Robben. Similar to his countrymen, Arjen set the world on fire in his maiden season for Bayern in the 2009-10 season, finishing as a top goal scorer and the player of the season in the Bundesliga. But that did not end there for the speedy winger. Robben played an integral part in the Netherlands 2010 World Cup campaign, leading the Dutch team to a second place finish. Unfortunately, the Dutch winger finished 14th in the Ballon d'Or ranking that year. But the world wasn't ready for what this magician had up his sleeves. If the Bleacher Reporter dubbed 2010 as the Wesley Sneijder year, then I would kindly say that 2014 was the Arjen Robben year. Approaching his 30s, Arjen showed the world that he wasn't done yet. After leading Bayern to a treble the previous year, the Dutch continued to dance his way through defenders into the 2013-14 season, scoring 21 goals in all competitions, and carried the same magic and flair into the World Cup. In that year, he came fourth in the Ballon d'Or ranking, which remains his highest finish. Now, the other half of the Robbery partnership, Frank Ribery. And since the other half of the Robbery partnership owns 2014, it is fair to say that Ribery owns 2013. Because what a year it was for the Frenchman. How he didn't win the Ballon d'Or that year and came third is still a mind-boggling matter. But we're not here for politics, we're here for ball. And all we can do right now is applaud the Frenchman for his ability and masterclass that led Bayern to a historic treble, earning him the European Player of the Season ahead of Messi and Ronaldo. Next, the Luis Suarez. When everybody thought that they'd seen the best of Suarez at Liverpool, his move to Barcelona in 2014-15 season proved otherwise. The partnership of himself, Messi and Neymar, dubbed as the MSN trio, lit the world on fire. But for Suarez, it wasn't until his second season at Barca where we got to see the very best of him, scoring 59 goals in all competitions and becoming the top goal scorer in La Liga, surpassing both Messi and Ronaldo. Unfortunately for him, he finished fourth in the Ballon d'Or ranking that year, behind Ronaldo, Messi and Cristiano. And of course, Neymar. I feel like it would be a crime to not have Neymar on this list. The Brazilian's career at Barca was nothing but a spectacle, which makes it hard to choose which was his best season. For some, it might be his last season at Barca, or the 2013-14 season, or the 2014-15 season. There's so many seasons to choose from. His career at Barca deserves a Ballon d'Or on its own. Next, the Robert Lewandowski. Lewandowski's time at Bayern is one for the books. This brother broke records after records for the club and the league. Xavi. In his first season for Bayern, the 2020-21 season, he scored 41 goals, breaking the record for the most goals scored in the single Bundesliga season. But unfortunately for him, he finished second in the Ballon d'Or ranking. Till this day, many still believe that he should have won the Ballon d'Or after that magical season he had with Bayern. In the entire existence of the Ballon d'Or award, only 3 defenders have won the award. The last one being Fabio Cannavaro in 2006. Since then, only Virgil van Dijk came close to this feat in 2018-19 season, finishing second behind Messi. But as much as I like Van Dijk and I believe he's an excellent defender, this monologue is not about him, but it's about the best defender of our generation, Sergio Ramos. I honestly believe that he deserves an honorable mention because this man influenced the whole generation of defenders. How he never came close to winning the Ballon d'Or is shocking. Lastly, Xavi. When it comes to Mr. Hernandez, no words can describe his playing career. You can't talk about Prime Barca and the Spanish team that dominated from 2008 to 12 without mentioning this man. He was impeccable. He was the Spanish guitar that made everyone on the pitch dance. And just to simplify this for my fellow Gen Zs, he brought the party. No, actually, he was the party. Johan Cruyff for once said, "If Xavi has a bad day, then Barcelona do not play as half as well. He's the one that sets the rhythm of the game. His play allows the team to function. He is different." It's crazy to think that a player like Xavi never won the Ballon d'Or. That alone is criminal. If there's any player you think should be on this list, please tell me in the comment section and don't forget to like and subscribe.